Okay, I'm live now. What's up, chat? Chat, do you have a question about? No, I'm just kidding. All right, reciprocal identity. You guys should know this. What's reciprocal identity? 1 over what? Cosecant theta, and 1 over secant theta, and 1 over cotangent theta, and 1 over sine theta, 1 over cosine theta, and 1 over tangent theta. You guys got that? Understand all those? Those are easy points. Easy points. Tangent theta is what? Quotient identity. What is it? Sine theta over cosine theta. Good. Cosine theta over sine theta. Christian, do you understand? Yeah. Okay. Pythagorean identity. I'm gonna start with geometry. Geometry is gonna have this, this, this. A, B, C. So it'll be A squared plus B squared equal to C squared. Now this is not a pre-calc stuff, but so it's not a pre-calc stuff. This is algebra stuff. So I have a theta here. I have an A, I have a B, I have a C, right? A squared plus B squared equal to C squared. And then I can say, I can divide it by everything by C squared. So that's A over C squared plus B over C squared equal to 1, right? So what's A over C? Well, A is opposite over what? Hypotenuse. Does that make sense? Plus B over C is adjacent over hypotenuse. And that's equal to 1. And then that becomes a sine square of theta plus cosine square of theta is equal to 1. Now please write theta. I know some people lazy last year, just write down sine square. That's no such a thing as math is sine square. It's sine square of theta. Don't be lazy, write it down. You're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna take that sine square theta divided by Anderson, Wesley. All right, so I'm gonna take that function divided by sine square. So if I divide it by sine, what will happen? 1 plus cosine over sine is what? Cotangent squared theta is equal to 1 over sine theta, which is what? Cosecant squared theta. What did I do that? I'm going to show you on the side in case you guys don't have me before. This part is basically sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1. I'm going to divide it by everything by sine squared theta. You're going to have to show me how you get this on the test. This is just very, very standard. This is sine over sine. That's 1. This is a cotangent squared theta. And 1 over sine, you can look it up. 1 over sine in the front is cosecant squared theta. Does that make sense? What's the other one? It's going to be tangent squared theta plus 1 equal to secant squared theta. You do the same thing, you get this. So you take a sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1, and you divide it by cosine squared theta. That's equal to tangent squared theta plus 1 equal to secant squared theta. Raphael, understand so far? Okay. What's acronym for sum and difference? Huh? No. Sum and difference? Yeah, but what's acronym for the sign? Good job, Ria. Bonus for Ria. SMS. What does that stand for? Sign, mixed group, and the same sign. So in this case, if it's a mixed group between sine and cosine, I'm going to write in this order: sine, cosine, cosine, sine. And I'm just going to write A, B, A, B. See, they are completely mixed, and they are the same sign, so it's going to be positive. Is that okay? Now I'm going to write down the mixed group. The other acronym is CSO. What does CSO stand for? Cosine, same group, opposite sign. Can you finish the rest of them? Sine, cosine, cosine, sine. Again, I'm just going to write down AB again. AB, AB, and this will end up to be negative. Cosine, same group, and opposite sign. So same group, start with cosine, then it's going to be cosine, cosine, right? So cosine, cosine, sine, sine. And it's going to be opposite sign, so it's minus. And it's going to write down A, B, A, B. Anything that's new that I haven't covered? Kushib, which teacher you have? Ollie? Raphael, you have Ollie as well? Did they talk about this? Oh. Cosine, cosine, sine, sine. I'm just gonna put A, B, and this is a positive sign. It's opposite from before.
What is the S and C is? Oh, yes, same group.
Where's Madison? Or run you over? they finally put her in jail. Honestly, you're being stupid though. Why would you sit on top of a moving car?
It wasn't moving when I said it. She started moving. I just sat there.
And you decide to fall off. I'm Maddie. She probably is. Okay, sine 2 data. Do you guys know double equality? Yeah.
No, 2 sines, cosines?
Yeah. 2 sine data, cosine data.
Yeah.
Now, you had to memorize this because this is for BC. All this stuff for BC. So how do I come up with that? Imagine I use sum and difference, right? Now, instead of using A plus B, I'm going to use A plus A. Would that be sine of 2A?
Yeah.
If I use sum and difference? Would that be sine, cosine, sine, cosine? Because that's A. So this is A. So that's plus. So basically just that becomes 2 sine data, cosine data. So basically the idea of sum and difference is just using the sum and difference to get that. Got it? Madeline, I'm going too fast. It's on video. Subscribe, click, like, comment. Click that notification button.
If we donate to your channel, do we get extra credit?
I'm gonna selling merch.
I would
You can still
I would buy it.
No way. You have merch.
I already lost the time bugs. I don't know where they
Are you serious?
I don't know where they are.
Someone stole them. For sure you know.
I get robbed.
Like, write it down. That shit like a cow fun, bro. Oh, hell no.
Can somebody design my merch?
If we design it, can we get paid for it?
Yeah,
We get commission.
Let me get 5% royalty.
Commission royalty. Can you? No man.
No, ask it. You want to ask something great?
No, I really would say like write shit down and stuff like that.
Is your face gonna be on the merch?
Who did
I don't know.
They did it so much.
That's kind of intimidating. Yeah, dude. It's not designed by me. I'm not big head like that. I know you will, Lexmi.
My computers are getting cardboard and cut out life size. I'm not gonna be funny.
All right. What will be the cosine 2 data? Yep, cosine squared theta minus sine squared theta because you use the same idea. Does that make sense? Now, why do I put 2 equal sign? Because there are 2 more versions of that. Now let's go back and talk about this one. This one is very important on BC though. BC, you're gonna understand that sine squared theta is equal to 1 minus cosine squared theta. And the cosine squared theta is equal to 1 minus sine squared theta. In BC, you're gonna use that, so you're gonna replace that. So imagine I'm gonna replace this with 1 minus sine squared theta. And this just gonna be minus sine squared theta. And that's coming the second version of that 1 minus 2 sine squared theta. Does that make sense? I just replace one to the other. Now, instead of replacing the cosine squared, I'm going to replace the sine squared. So then, therefore, it's cosine squared theta minus 1 minus cosine squared theta. So that's how you get 2 cosine squared theta minus 1.
Why are there so many ways to play with the same thing?
Because it depends on which time you use what. So usage depends on when. Now, I'm going to talk about power reducing. On BC Calc, you're going to have to use power reducing. So basically, to answer Rajesh's question, why do we have too many? Because if you see here, right, cosine 2 theta equal to 1 minus 2 sine squared theta. Do you see that there's a sine square? I can solve for it. So if I solve for it, right, I can actually give you the first one. I'm moving the sine square to the other side. Does that make sense? I'll move back. I'll divide it by 2. So that's 1 minus cosine 2 theta over 2. You can do the same thing for cosine squared theta, which is, this one's even easier. Just move the 1 to the other side, right? So be 1 plus cosine 2 theta over 2. So not memorizing. All those identities, nothing but memorizing, just understanding how do you derive from one thing to the other one. The only thing you have to know is the Pythagorean identity, and this is all the identity I use. Now, there are some half angle identity. I don't ever use it, so I'm not going to ask you to memorize those. Those are the most frequent one. Now, this is going to be exact same sheet as on your test Thursday.
We gotta show how we get there.
Friday.
No, Thursday. I think we should do Thursday.
You don't have to do that.
Cause I want to start on Friday. You know, you start with a good note. It's not that hard. We already know this.
Put it before.
Are we deriving all
Don't-
those and
that's
are we
cosine.
deriving like all the
Yeah.
equations? Okay.
I won't want you to derive just because if you, in case on the test time, you forget, you can always derive on your own. So it's very useful to actually know that stuff.
Y'all are boring.
What?
What's the day on Thursday?
Might as well, dude. I want to get out.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine. Like,
Unit circle. You should get this done in like 7 minutes. Do I need to go over this or no?
No, please.
All right. Speed run. 0, 90, 170, 360. 45, 135, 225, and 315, and then 30, 60, 120, 150, 210, 240, 300, 330, and goes finish. What?
Next to the 270?
That's rated. That's the word.
Oh, wait.
That's for rating.
Oh, that's for the rating row?
Okay, so 0, pi, pi over 2, 3 pi over 2, pi over 4, 3 pi over 4, 5 pi over 4, and 7 pi over 4. Okay, and then pi over 3, oh no, 6, pi over 6, 5 pi over 6, 7 pi over 6, 11 pi over 6, and then pi over 3, 3 pi over 3, 4 pi over 3, 5 pi over 3. No, yeah. Then 1, 0, 0, 1, -1, 0, 0, -1. Okay, and then that's gonna give you the square root 3 over 2, square root 2 over 2, 1/2, -1/2, negative square root 2 over 2, negative square root 3 over 2, negative square root 3 over 2. Wait, the class over?
That was for A-lunch. They came back.
This is 1/2. Square root 2 over 2. Square root 3 over 2. Square root 3 over 2. Square root 2 over 2. Square, not 1/2. Negative 1/2. Negative root 2 over 2. Negative root 3 over 3. 2, sorry. Square root of 3 over 2 negative. Square root 2 over 2 negative. And 1/2. 2 pi radian. Okay.
What was the positive and negative thing?
That's only for sine, cosine, cosine, sine.
Okay.
This two thing will be the first part of the test. Second part of the test is gonna be ask you to exactly evaluate, but your homework is gonna be here, inverse trig worksheet.
Oh, I
Like, what was the restriction? Arc sine no restriction, but sine inverse sine restriction. I'll be like, what?
I never took
What was tangent?
but you can't include that.
That was like
Okay, so today's homework, you're gonna have tests on this.
arc sine.
Arcane is like arc sine.
What was the derivative? Wasn't it? It was like, I know it was like 1 over a squared minus b squared.
Never heard of it.
It gives you the coordinate and you have to put it in.
Buddy.
Find like pi.
Buddy.
There's one.
No. You get that. You get R.
Yeah.
What is the derivative? Is it
The derivative is
oh, the whole thing? I hope that I have like a really hard question to use.
Anybody have an enjoy here?
Can you click on mine again?
oh
Mine, okay, James.
oh wait, timing. Where's my phone?
Oh yeah. Is mine on? Probably not.
Maddie, why did you decline?
Can you try mine again? I'll be over.
How you gonna turn down Miss GA?
Wait, Mr. Pizza.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know where are they. Wesley.
Yo, it's 5. Thank you very much.
Where's mine?
It's only implements like the
Yo, I got 80 chemistry here, bro. Yo, I got so many.
Oh no. I didn't get it, bro.
Second day you come. That's not bad. No, it's not horrible.
Okay. Shh. Do you guys know how to do this, or you want me to go over anything? You got this? Okay. So, Kushal. Raphael, you want to come here? So come sit up here. So, if you need help, Nathan can help you. Alan, do you need anybody help you here? Can Tanya can help you?
Wait, what am I doing?
You don't have an iPhone? Can everybody send him a message? Send him the file. He has iPhone.
Oh my god, yeah.
Ah?
It's supposed to be cosine inverse pi over 2.
Yeah. Huh? He doesn't have WhatsApp? Huh? Well, is he in the website? Are you in the WhatsApp group? Push? Are you in WhatsApp group?
Where's the 5 or 3? Bro, don't have Oh no. It's Mark 6. Hey. Oh, that's
You know, so power 6 over 2 over 3 over 2. Yeah, power 6.
I told you.
Oh, shut up, dude.
It is fine.
Power 6. Maybe they just like,
I hope we
So we want
How do you know?
one half.
Oh, that's over here on this. Wait, how do you?
Yes.
I'm sure we're good at
What? Oh, it's close.
it.
Watch this. Listen here, Butterball. Okay, answer you right now. Answer you right now. I'm a cheater. I'm a cheater, Mom. You have a question? Yes. You're wrong. No,
Square root.
It's negative 5.
Well, yeah.
So for English,
Yeah.
remember the dark? Yeah. But you have to remember when you go negative, you got to look at how
So, the sheet of
inverse cosine.
No, the tangent.
So you only do the side. So where y
I like doing it.
and then sorry, cosine is
Oh, that's
again the sine. And then you don't actually use it. Wait, so it's GV negative. Yeah, do it negative pi. Please just not make myself see it.
oh, you right?
You want to look at the word significant?
No.
Why?
It's about the seniors.
Huh? You did it. You got it.
I'm just
I think I'm slowly remembering. You think really involved in school? You know what I think of school? He is, bro. You're the first man.
I'm gonna take the yearbook, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Whose app stated? Whose apps this?